You may remember from the previous video that we were working on using our core properly whilst we were riding, and we went through an exercise to help you activate it whilst you were on your horse by doing an exercise on the ground, which was a form of abdominal crunch where we were really focusing on imagining the bottom rib was getting closer to the hips. And hopefully you've mastered that exercise by now. What we're going to do now is, now we've kind of got this bit sort of switched on and really turned sort of down almost, we're going to now try and work on opening the chest up as well. And what we're trying to do is avoid doing the sit up tall where we tend to arch our backs. Instead, we're going to actually sit up tall from the top of our backs, from our thoracic spine. So to enable us to do that, we're going to have to open out our ribs rather than bend from the back. So what you're going to do, you're going to lie down on your front, okay, hands just by your side. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the same abdominal recruiting process. So you're going to really draw in those abdominals, so you should feel them lift slightly off the floor. And then you're going to imagine that your bottom rib is attached to the floor, so that doesn't come off the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to recruit those abdominals, and you're going to imagine you are separating each of the other ribs out. So you're trying to separate the top rib from the next one down to the next one down, just peeling them away forward from the floor. So think forward rather than up, and then just come back down. So recruit the abdominals, stick that bottom rib down, and lift the top ribs. Lift them away from each other. Okay, so it's just a really small movement just from the upper back, and you should really feel between sort of your shoulder blades there. You're working really hard there. If you need to make that a little bit harder, if you're pretty good at that, you can add your arms into this, and it actually just adds more weight. So you're just going to put them at the top of your forehead and do the same exercise. So recruit the abdominals, stick that bottom rib down, and then lift the ribs away. So it's a really small movement. Ribs come forward one by one and then back down. Okay, so hopefully if you nail that, you'll be able to combine the two, and I will also try and shortly get a video to you where we actually do that sort of on horse. I probably won't actually do it on a horse, it'll either be a gym ball or a saddle horse, but so that you can then link the two together on the horse. But we're going for ribs down, bottom rib down to hip, and then the top ribs open. So we aren't doing this, it's just recruit here and lift there. So it's a really subtle movement, but if you can master that, I promise you it will make a huge difference to your position in the saddle. And as always, let me know how you get on.